Hey guys, I was contacted by a company called Yesoul, and they wanted me to do a review on an exercise bike. And you might say, well, what does a cooking channel have to do with an exercise bike? Well, it kind of does. I mean, the better the food, the more you eat, the bigger you get, right? And I could certainly stand to use a few pounds here. So I said, yeah, okay, I'll do a review. And I'm glad I got the bike. It is really, really a nice bike. So we're going to go ahead and show the putting together process, and then we'll show the bike put together, some of the features of the bike and the functions, how to adjust it, the beautiful display itself, and then we'll go on about 2 or 3 different rides, and then we'll conclude. So stay tuned and let's walk through the Yesoul fitness bike. By the way, it's a great price point for the bike itself. It's one of the most competitive bikes on the market. So let's go ahead and take a first spin. Okay guys, when the box arrives, it's about 40 by 30 and weighs about 120 pounds, so it's fairly manageable. So let's go ahead and put it together and see what we have. Okay guys, now the bike is all together here. We've plugged it in, and the power pack just goes right into the back here. It took me a few minutes to figure that out. Moving on to the pedals, you got the nice stirrups here, and they're really quite comfortable. Moving back to the seat, this is the adjuster for the seat going up and down. It's the one thing I really don't like about the bike, because it has to come all the way just about out. So the seat goes up and down, but it is what it is, and it does a fairly good job. This apparatus here is to move the seat forward and slide it back. So you just turn this knob. It's fairly easy to adjust. Now the seat itself is okay. I'll talk more about that once I get on it. It can be a little uncomfortable after 15-20 minutes of riding, but still that's okay. Maybe the company does have a seat cover or something like that. This is the adjuster knob for your attention, or for your tension, I should say. Turning clockwise tightens the tension, turning counterclockwise loosens it. And in here is the adjuster for the handle itself, bringing the handles up and down in the vertical position, I guess. It works fairly well. The one thing I do want to talk about is down here on the flywheel itself. To me, any exercise bike is its performance is based on the casting, and actually the way the flywheel itself is casted. And I have to say, this is a beautifully heavy flywheel, beautifully casted. I just love its performance, and to me that makes or breaks an exercise bike. But good job, Yesoul, on the casting of this flywheel. Moving up the bike, you got these holders, and you can put drinks and whatnot in them. I suppose you could put some dumbbells or something in there. And then moving up to this portion here is where your iPad or your iPhone can go. And I really like it. It's got a grab on it, and of course it can flop down or flop up, or it's adjustable depending on the angle you want your iPhone or iPad at. Now the screen itself, as you'll see in a few minutes, it's a beautifully big screen, on-off button, volume adjustment. It's got 2 speakers on the side, and the screen itself will swivel upwards, downwards, sideways, however you want it, while you're using the bike and while you're pedaling. So it's just overall, it's a well-designed, nice bike. Now, in terms of hooking your phone up, it does have a hardwire adapter. On the screen itself, it also has a Bluetooth mode, but I always go with the hardwire adapter. So you just simply plug it into your phone. Bluetooth mode. And right now it's in Bluetooth mode, so I'm going to click it again, and it's in audio mode, so therefore we can adjust it. And of course this is for both iPhone and Android. Now if we look at the display, of course it does display my phone, and the very primitive displays, if we move the camera around to the front here. And this is just, as soon as you fire it up, you got your phone here, and then it'll show these, and these get more advanced depending on the app we go into, or the function on the app. But it's got your time, it's got your percentage, Your RPMs, rotations or revolutions per minute, whatever that is, your calories, your kilometers, etc., etc. So this will always be on display here. So I'm going to show the app in a little more detail in a few minutes here, but this is the app as it shows on the display. So we'll go ahead and go into that. And of course, you got your Yesoul symbol and your personalized stuff and stuff like that. But right now, we're going to go on a couple of different rides. And first of all, we're going to start with the Just Ride app, which some of these are paid and some of them are free, as we'll see when I show you the app. But let's go into the Just Ride. And it comes up all of your data on the display, and then you have some competition here, whether they're real or not. I think they probably are, but we'll see. It does give you a bit of motivation to pedal on. Okay, guys, I'm on the bike here now, and I've adjusted everything according to my, my height and my legs and my weight and everything. It feels pretty good. Just love the handlebars. So as I say, we're just in the Just Ride mode, so it's going to give you all your functions here. And as I pedal away, you can see the faster I pedal, it goes into the, the different modes according to what aerobic mode you're in. So if I pedal fast, it's going to go way up in the highest mode, which is the mauve. And if I slow down, it's going to go into the green or even lower into the blue. So depending on, and you can look it up on the app and it'll show you, or look it up and Google it and it'll show you all the different functions depending on what mode you're in. So as we're pedaling away, it gives you your miles, your calories, your RPMs, and your resistance. And of course, you can adjust that on the knob and your whole body weight thing, along with your little competition happening over at the side here. So again, this is the Just Ride mode. All right, switching modes here. I'm going to go into the Scenic Ride mode. Now, many of these are paid for, but the one in France here, there is a free, and it's a 30 minutes, so we're going to go into that, and we'll start pedaling, and it's going to show you, along with the audio, of pedaling through France. Now, the one thing I do find about this mode, this France mode, it's a little bit on the blurry side, but it's not too bad. I mean, it gives you the audio and the video, so you're actually, theoretically, or I guess pretending to go somewhere here. And it is fairly scenic. I'd love to see the other modes, and we'll talk more about that when I go through the app. And again, down the bottom, you've got your miles, your cadence, your power, and you can see what what capacity we're in here now and the resistance and stuff like that. Plus your competition again at the side there. So it's pretty cool. I mean, there are ones of China and everything else, and even Banff in Canada. And again, guys, I just love the performance of this bike, just the way the wheel itself feels on the pedal. Really great. Pedaling away in France. And one of the last rides I'm going to demo here is recommended for you, and this is based on all the input you put on the app, like your body weight, etc., and the exercises you've done, which I, again, will show you in a few minutes. So we're going to go into the 20-minute Happy Summer Ride, which is a free ride. So we'll just go on there, and we'll go into the start.
Hopefully you'll fun with this. We are kicking off summer.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, my name is Anastasia, and welcome.
And it'll walk you right through the entire exercise program of 20 minutes. And it's really quite good. And again, all your stuff down the bottom here. So some really good stuff on this bike.
Invited in with this ride. Hands back bar.
I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of weight here, guys.
Let's start to add some turns onto your wheel. In this first track, it doesn't necessarily matter that we're hitting the rhythm. We have.
Okay, guys, I've already gone ahead and downloaded the app, and you can get it in the App Store, or you can get it in Google Play. It does download fairly flawlessly, and it just runs great. So let's go ahead and log in here. And of course, what we have is the Yesoul symbol and some of their sales and stuff, and some of the personalized stuff, which we'll talk about in a minute here. But if we look down the very bottom, we can see the workouts, and some of the workouts are selected by goals, quick fat burning for intermediate, let's ride, so on and so forth, beginners and intermediate. If we go into challenges, there are not any challenges on my profile yet. But if I look at my profile, you can see, I have done a few workouts, 3 workouts to date in general. I have 6 badges, which is kind of cool. And if I go down to the bottom, I can see the exercise data in April. So I can see I've done a couple of workouts in April and actually one back in March. And if I go to the very top here, you can see the membership. And in terms of membership, the price isn't bad. I mean, it's $9.99 a month, which isn't too bad at all. Now that's the sale price, 51% off, and it's $19.99. Even at $19.99, $20 a month for what you get and the workouts, etc. you get, it is probably well worthwhile. That's just my opinion anyway. Gift codes if you have one, and go into a unit of measurements. Of course, you have imperial and metric. I tend to deal with the imperial system, although I am Canadian. We do metric here, but neither here nor there. The physical information, if you go in there, it gives you your weight, height, and that's stuff when you build your profile. You enter when you download the app, which really does help in some of the workouts and the recommended language notifications. You can clear your cache about Yesoul Fitness, and of course the regular stuff like changing your password, etc., etc. So back to home here, kind of some interesting stuff. Again, this 20-minute workout you're looking at the top here is based on some of my personal data from my workouts and my weight, height, etc. Recommended for you, again, that's based on the same thing on your personal profile. The 20-minute pop climb ride that I haven't done yet, and there's the Yesoul Bestie ride. Down the bottom is the Just Ride. We already went through that when I was kind of profiling the bike itself. The Scenic rides themselves, the one in France that we already went through, the 30-minute free ride, which isn't bad. You have some in China, a number of them in China, which are probably very beautiful. I mean, even to pay the $9.99 a month, you use it for 1 month and then, cancel the membership, whatever it might be. It's probably worth the money for doing that, and I myself might try it. Just to see even, some of the scenic rides, what they're like, not to mention all of the other stuff you get. There's one in Banff, Canada, which is probably a beautiful ride. China and winter forest and Switzerland and stuff like that. Now, as I said, if you don't want to use the app, you can just go into YouTube and find some scenic rides in YouTube. Or you could even, for that matter, watch Netflix, whatever it might be, whatever you're watching, a knitting show or a cooking show on YouTube or Netflix, whatever it might be, or, Crave or whatever apps you have on your phone, you can go ahead and watch that on the screen. So all in all, guys, the app itself is quite good. I mean, it's profile based. It's based on, what you enter into your profile and your workouts and stuff like that. It does some pretty good job of data tracking and stuff like that. Well worthwhile having, and as I say, even if you go into the whatever ride it might be, pay the $9.99 a month, or even if you have to pay the $19.99, try for a month, and go from there and let me know what you think. So that's pretty much a walkthrough of the app. So all in all, guys, that's the Yesoul bike in a nutshell. For the price point, really well worth it. Everything is in the description section of the video, so go ahead and check that out. But like I say, for the price point, I think it's well worthwhile getting, and you should really enjoy it. So again, for the price point, well worthwhile purchasing. Check it out in the description section below. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.